Welcome back to another video at Joe Daddy's workshop. I'm not in the workshop today. I'm over at our camper over in Alabama, and we've had this camper about a year now. I've done other videos on this where I put the jacks underneath it and we worked on the air conditioning. Now, we bought this camper the way it is. Camper's on this site, and this deck was built to go up, against the camper and be used with the camper. And we like it, we enjoy it, but it needs some improvement. If you'll notice this corner over here, it's short of the end of the overhang, and I want to improve that. I want to make it a bigger space so that we can actually sit there and look out towards the lake. And I'll show you a little bit more of that in a second. And I want to move these steps because where we're at limits that space on that side. So I want to move the steps all the way to the right and then build out on this platform so that we can take advantage of this space that's left up here in the corner. Now, I'm shooting all of this on my Osmo camera. I forgot to bring the memory card for my regular handheld Canon camera, so this is kind of a new experience for me to try to make sure that this camera will do what I need it to do. I'll do a little walk around and show you exactly what I'm talking about and some of the materials that I'm going to be using. So hope this works out. Let's see. So here's just a little different perspective on it. Come over this way, you can see that this corner is not being used. And for us, if I turn around here, if you were to look at this location, the lake is down there. So this empty space right here, I can take advantage of it. Like I said, extend the deck out, and hopefully we can sit out here and look at the lake. Now, my day has not started off very well. I drove Franken truck over here with all the materials on it, and I got a flat tire overnight. So that's another thing I'll have to take care of, is changing out the tire. Of course, I brought a spare and the jack. So that'll be the next thing I do after I work on the deck. Now here's the other look at the deck, and you can see all the materials that I have laid out, and of course tools, and I have some other things I need to do with the plumbing system, but I'm not going to worry about that today. And this is what I was talking about. So here we are. If you sit here on the deck and you get over this little corner right here next to the camper, you can kind of see the lake. But once I get it moved over there, it'll be much better. So I'm going to get started and basically just take apart this railing, try to move the steps over. So I got to take that off. So I'm just going to set the camera up and take things apart. So here's where we're at. I had to find all the screws that hold the steps on, and to get to those I had to pull the posts off because the screws were hidden, obviously. And then over here I had to take off the top handrail so that I could remove the screws that hold it to the post, or hold the post to the inner or lower section of the handrail, I should say, I guess. So anyway, got those out, got that post off, and then over here I had intended to leave the post that was here, but it needs a relief for the corner of the riser. So if you look at this is kind of tricky because haven't done this with the Osmo like this very much, but this one has a relief on the side and on both sides, let's say. It creates that little corner. And that's where I was thinking that this post that's on the truck here would work, but it doesn't have that relief. So that'll be the first thing I need to do, is get that new post mounted. Now, the other thing is I have to address some of the soil here. You know, to get the steps to slide over, I'm gonna have to dig out some of that so that there's a place for the steps to sit. And other than that, things are going okay. I will have to figure out some other things as I go along. Whoops. Some other things as I go along, but at least it's entertaining, right? Well, I got as much done as I could, but I ran out of verticals. I didn't buy enough of those, or the ones that I bought were shorter than the ones that were on the original deck. So that's the only thing I lack right now. It's about 13 or 14 vertical pieces, and I'll be finished. So I'll do another little walk around and show you how things went together. I think it turned out just pretty much the way I wanted it. You know, this was what I had envisioned, was to have this sticking out all the way. So, like I said, my wife could have a viewing platform. And I was a little concerned with how I was going to make the steps work, but I ended up using both the handrails that were on it. Originally I thought I'd take the left one off, but it just didn't work out that way. On this corner, had it been not so complicated, I would have made this a cutout and gone on to the corner from the side. I started to get my hands in there, but I would have come in from an angle and cut out a square notch and left that slip over like that. But instead, I did an overlap. And this corner has the notch as I was talking about, so it sticks out on both sides. It's not the prettiest thing, but it's what was here when I started. So anyway, it's plenty strong. I've jumped up and down on it and nothing's moving. Everything works like it should now. Gate closes. And you know, it may add 25, 30 square feet to the deck, which is plenty. And now you can sit here and see the lake. And that was the whole intent. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. Hope you found it, if nothing else, entertaining. And I'm still trying to figure out the exact use for this camera. So it's working out, but so anyway, I'm happy with it. I'm sure my wife will be happy with it once I get the rest of it finished. See if I can't make this camera turn around. There it is. I couldn't remember which button to push, but I did it. So here I am. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. Like I said, if nothing else, hope you find it entertaining. And if you would, you know, put a thumbs up on there, leave a comment, tell me what you think. I like doing little videos like this that are different than my primary channel, or, you know, work on cars all the time. This is kind of fun to do, and of course it's beneficial for us, as now we can use this the way we want to. So anyway, that's it. So take care of yourselves, wash your hands, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time. Hey gang, welcome back to another video at Joe Daddy's workshop, which is a camper. I'm going to move it, I'm going to extend it out so that again, welcome back to another video at Joe Daddy's workshop. A time lapse type sequence, but